Hello friends, this is Akshay and welcomes you all on this channel of Career Edge. And in this video, I am going to review and also going to give you the answers of the week 3 of the course 2 of Google Data Professional Certificate, and the course 2 is ask questions, make data driven decisions. So this is the course 2, and I am going to, in this video, I am going to review the week 3 and going to give you the weekly challenge answers. So let's start this. In this week 3, we are going to mostly go through the spreadsheets and formulas and functions. So if you want to know more about spreadsheets and formulas and functions, I doesn't give you more insights about this in the live video. You need to go through the portion which is covered in this specific week, and you just go through all the materials. And here you know about spreadsheet. I already spreadsheets are just like where you store your data. There are two types of things which is there. One is spreadsheet and one is databases, and here you are going to learn about spreadsheets. So there are different type of things. Firstly, they give you some overview about the spreadsheets. Also there are some tutorials, and after that they already they given the formulas which is you are going to use in the spreadsheet to minimize your efforts, and also different type of short tricks which you can use in the spreadsheets, and which helps you a lot in the future. So here I am going to summarize the important things about this week 2. So firstly, there is an term that is called problem domain, the specific area of analysis that encompasses every activity affecting or affected by the problem. That is called problem domain. Next thing is structured thinking. I already explained you what is structured thinking is. It is the process of reorganizing the current problem or situation, organizing available information, revealing gaps and opportunities, and identifying the options. Next thing is there is a term which is included in this portion is called scope of work, SOW, and here you are going to learn about what is SOW is. SOW is an agreed upon outline of work you are going to perform on a project. So with a solid scope of work, you will be able to address any confusion, contradictions or questions about the data upfront and make sure these sneaky setbacks don't stand in your way. So this is all about structure of scope of work and structured thinking and different type of things which is included here. And if you want to learn more about this week 2, this is week 3, this is all about which I explained you in the short. And if you learn more about this, so you just go through the portion, only spreadsheets topics are covered. So this is all about the week 3, and this is the topics which is covered. And if you want to learn more about spreadsheet, you just go through any specific courses of MS Excel or the Google Sheets and go through that, learn about more and more about that. There are different formulas and different things. So you covered all the things which is available here. So here I am going to discuss at the last the weekly challenge of the week 3, and what is in this. There are total. Here I am going to discuss with the week. The question 1 is, for both formulas and function in a spreadsheet begin with what symbol? So formulas and functions in the spreadsheet begin with the equal sign. So what is equal sign? You all know. Just choose the option which is included equal sign. So next thing is, what do data analysis use to label the type of data combined in each column in a spreadsheet? I already defined you that the first column included all the headings of the column which is in the beneath, the elements which is in the beneath in the column, the topics, the anything which is called. And here in the spreadsheet it is called attributes, and the correct answer is also attribute. A label the type of data contained in each column in a spreadsheet. Data analysts use attributes. So here we call that attributes, and the correct option is also attributes. Next thing is the question number 3, which of the following tasks might be performed using spreadsheet? So what type of task you can perform? A spreadsheet could be used to maintain information that accounts. Means you can't perform a very big type of task in the spreadsheet. Spreadsheets used for tasks which are very small, where there is no much more data, only some specific data, some small data, and we include that in our, we import that in our spreadsheets, and we just give some formulas and function and use different type of tools and get answers. So spreadsheets are not for a big task, and for that we use databases as SQL and different type of things. So here maintain information about accounts is the correct option here. Next thing is the fourth question, where the multiple answers are correct. The question is, which of the following statement accurately describe the formulas and function? Select all that apply. So we already know about formula and function, and I already defined many times what is formula and what is function, and here we are going to learn more about that. So formulas are instructions that perform specific calculations, and functions are preset commands that perform calculation. So functions are preset and formulas are the instruction which we made, and through that formulas we can perform different type of tasks, and this make our efforts more easier to complete our task. Formulas and functions assist data analysis in calculation, both simple and complex. So what is in the formulas? The correct options are: formulas are instructions that perform specific calculations. Formulas and functions assist data analyst in calculation, both simple and complex. And the last option that is correct here is functions are preset commands that perform calculations. So next thing is the fifth question is, in the function max a1 colon a12, what does a1 colon a12 represent? So this is the range. a1 colon a12 represent the range. So the correct answer is the range. Next thing is next question is sixth, and this question is, what is the correct spreadsheet formula for multiplying cell k3 times cell k8? So this is a very good question, and you need to think about this, but the correct answer I am going to reveal here equals to k3 multiplied by k8. But you need to be careful about asterisk, because in spreadsheet we use asterisk, means the star, for multiplying, not x. So here there is two option also. There is also an option with x, so you doesn't include that. You just choose the correct answer that is included asterisk, means the star option. Next thing is the question number 7. Fill in the blanks by negatively influencing data collection. There is a gap, and then after that can have a detrimental effects on analysis. So the correct answer is, by negatively influencing data collection, bias can have the detrimental effect on analysis. So the correct option is bias here in the 7th. And at the last there is a question number 8. Which of the following are ways that data analyst can add context to their data? Select all data apply, means there are multiple choice question, and here the correct answers are: consider where the data came from. Firstly, I am going to give you the correct answer. To add context to their data, data analyst ask questions about the data, consider where it come from, and use descriptive column headers. So the correct answers are: consider where the data came from. The next option which is correct is ask questions about the data, and at the last option that is correct here is use descriptive column headers. So these are all the correct answers of which is in the weekly challenge 3, means the week 3 answers are this, and we are going to this is whole about the overview and the week 3 answers, and we are going to meet in the next video with the next portion, that is week 4 analysis, overview, and the week answers. So if you want to see more type of these videos, please subscribe my channel, like this video, and also share with your friends. So this motivate me to make more and more videos on Google Data Analytics Professional Certificate with the answer, with the overviews. So this much in this video, met in the next video with the week 4 review. That's much in this video. Thanks for watching.